Hi, I'm Ruth Richards, and welcome to this mini taster full moon oracle reading for 17th January 2022, which is our first full moon of the year. Now, those of you who follow along with these things and the moons and spirituality, etc., you will know that new moons are generally a time for manifesting, and full moons generally a time for releasing. And that's right, except over the past few months, for quite a few months now, I've had a sense that the full moon is less about releasing and it is more about manifesting. We're just in this process now of continually manifesting what it is that we want that serves us and also the collective highest good. And this is mainly for women to pay attention to, but men are all included in this as well. You know, women have centuries of not manifesting what they truly want and doing what they've been expected to do. And this is changing hugely this year. And for this reading, it follows on. Some of it's going to be about manifesting as well. So times they are changing very much, and what's going on in the spiritual realm is also changing for us. So in this mini taster, I've got 3 messages from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck that I've chosen today. And in my Oracle Circle, I do a longer reading on each of the new moons and full moons, and I'll tell you more about that shortly. But 3 messages for this full moon period for us. And the first one is Gateway. So I love this. We have the unicorn, which some people believe was actually real and became extinct and now is the stuff of myths and legends, or that it is just a story, a myth and a legend. But either way, what it represents is really important because it represents that gateway to the other realms, to the veil, to the other things that exist around us that we cannot see. That's what the gateway is. And this gateway ties into the shift that I've been feeling of we're on a longer continuous manifestation path now. And I'm going to stop saying manifesting because I usually say co-creating. So now you know when I say co-creating, I mean manifesting. And there are places in the world where it's easier to do this because of their location, because of the ground around them that may be courts, etc. But we're being told we can have access to this now. We can have access to our own gateway and portal now. And how do we do that? We just allow ourselves to connect to our intuition. Because I believe that when we're deeply connected to our intuition, we feel empowered and life becomes easier. And I want more people to feel that way. So how can you do that? It's 2 really easy ways to do it. You can do some meditation for yourself, which is quiet time to check in with your heart and soul about what you really want, what you really, really want. And the other way is you don't even have to meditate. You can just listen to what's going on inside. Just pay attention to your soul and pay attention to what you feel into things during the day as they happen. Do you get excited about something? Do you back away from something? Pay attention to what's going on there. Okay, because that's how you step into the gateway, by stepping into doing more of what your soul wants to do and doing more of what makes you happy. But this message about the gateway as well is also telling us that magic things are coming. And magic in terms of things that we couldn't believe could happen for us, that kind of magic. So be on the lookout for the next couple of weeks for loads of amazing synchronicities, all those coincidences that you can never have planned or made happen, all those synchronicities that are happening to help you achieve what you want to achieve and do what you want to do. So this is about magic, it's about the opening of that portal, and it's about being more deeply connected to your intuition and to the spiritual realm. And the next message is wonders, and it just follows on beautifully that we're getting more connected, we're opening up to the spiritual realm, and as we do that, what we want to manifest and co-create becomes evident for us. Now, what you want to co-create may not always arrive, but what you need will always arrive. And we have this image of this crystal that's telling us wonders are going to appear for us. And those wonders are the things, the synchronicities that I just talked about, that we could never have planned or imagined on our own. And as human beings, our thinking is limited. We can't help ourselves. Even when we try and dream big, there are limits around it. So expect things to come to you that you can never have dreamed of. So when I'm co-creating, I always say to the universe, well, this is what I think I want. This or something better. You deliver to me what it is that I need. But this is what the form is. This is what the essence is of what I want to create, and see what happens. So look out for wonders. Miracles is too strong a word, but just look out for wonders and all the amazing things. Maybe someone introduces you to someone who can help you with a project or something that's going on in your life. But how do we do all that? How do we play our part in co-creation? Because we don't just sit back, tell the universe what we want and let the universe or spirit get on with it. We have to take actions towards those things that we want. And how do we do that? We just keep it simple. If you've got a calendar or diary that's jam-locked with appointments and there's no time in between them, and you've got no time for yourself, no time to stop and have lunch, that's the old-fashioned way, okay? That's the traditional way. Keep it simple. Do less, get more. So pay attention to how you are spending your time. Pay attention to what's around you. Do you need to do a bit more decluttering? Are there some things you need to get rid of? Do you need to declutter some things that are in your diary? Do you need to say no to some commitments because you just can't give them your full time and focus on 2 or 3 that you really can devote your time to and be fully present to? So keep it simple, keep it really simple. And this beautiful white feather, maybe this has happened to you, you've had a white feather float down as if from nowhere, or you see a feather on the ground and you don't know where it's come from. It's generally a sign that someone in spirit is supporting you, but feathers are a sign that spirit and the universe is supporting you. So this is also a message about not just keeping it simple, but trusting that the gateway is going to pay, you're going to get the messages from your intuition, trusting that the wonders and synchronicity are going to pay to help you create what you want, and you do all that by keeping it simple. So enjoy this next couple of weeks with this full moon. Really unusual that we still continue to co-create. Check in with your heart and soul, check in with your intuition, meditate, do what you need to do to understand what's going on there, and listen to any unusual messages that come, especially if it's a bolt out of the blue, a thought as if comes from nowhere. Those are the real things you need to pay attention to. Look out for the wonders and trust that they're going to happen. You take your actions and allow the universe and spirit to do its thing, and ultimately just keep it all really, really simple. So if you like this mini oracle tasting for the full moon, you may like my oracle readings that I do in my oracle circle. And each new and full moon, I do a much longer reading where we look in more detail about what's going on in the universe and how we can stay connected to our intuition. And on Tuesday, February the 1st, on the new moon, I'm opening up the oracle circle to non-members, and you can come along for a free taster and see what it's all about and see if it's your thing. Check in the comments box below and you'll see a link to register for that, and that's happening on Tuesday the 1st of February at 7:30. Come join the oracle circle for a taste to see what it's all about. Take care, hope to see you there. Bye.